Hey guys, welcome to another video, and I'm just gonna put the drop locations for Hydroid Prime, Nami-Scala Prime, and Ballistica Prime on the screen right away, so you can go and farm them if that's what you want to do. So for Hydroid Prime, you want to do Meso N5 for the blueprint, Axi N4 for the neuroptics, Neo S8 for the chassis, and Neo H1 for the systems. For Ballistica Prime, you want to do Lith B2 for the blueprint, Lith T1 for the upper limb, Axi V6 for the lower limb, Meso G1 for the string, and Neo S7 for the receiver. And finally, for Nami-Scala Prime, you want to do Meso C3 for the blueprint, Axi N5 for the blade, and Lith H1 for the handle. And you will find a link to the spreadsheet in the description down below. However, that is not the entire spreadsheet because I decided to redo everything, even discontinue the newest spreadsheet, which was the primed one, where you had all the primed items sorted and then you had the drop locations next to them, because the relic system has become far too hard for me to follow and there is way too much room for error, and I would rather have simpler spreadsheets that I know are correct instead of big spreadsheets that may have mistakes in them. Because I've just spent the last few hours trying to update all the spreadsheets and I basically had to redo all of them because every time they remove something and they replace it with something else, they move things around far too much. So I then have to move this over here, I have to move this over here, I have to add this over here, I have to mark this as vaulted, and there is just way too much room for error. And after you've been looking at it for like 3 or 4 hours, you don't even spot the mistakes anymore. So I decided to do 2 spreadsheets. One of them has the unvaulted relics. Underneath that, we have the newest relics. And underneath that, you have the newest items sorted like with the prime spreadsheet. So I kind of condensed it all together. And I will still keep the farming spreadsheet, which is this one right here, where you go if you don't know where to farm the relics. Now, the way this one works, if you haven't seen it before, is you have multiple different farming locations for each relic type, but the ones at the top are generally the best in my opinion. So if you want to go and farm Lith relics, you want to go and do Augustus on Mars. If you want to go and farm Meso relics, you want to do Io on Jupiter. And if you want to farm Neo and Axi relics, you can either do Stufflar on Lua, Hydron on Sedna, or Zini on Ares. They're all pretty good. You can do the other missions and you will get some relics from them, but they're mostly there just to give you an alternative if you get bored of farming one of the, top ones. Now for Augustus on Mars, so if you want to farm Lith relics, you want to stay there for at least 4 excavators because you can get Lith relics on excavator 3 and 4. For Meso relics, if you're doing Io on Jupiter, you want to stay for at least 10 waves or just stay for 10 waves and extract because you're gonna get a Meso relic on wave 5 and 10. And for Neo and Axi, it depends which one you want to farm because you're gonna get Neo relics on either wave 5 and 10 or rounds 1 and 2, and you're gonna get Axi relics on wave 15 and 20 or rounds 3 and 4. And once again, the links to both of these are in the description down below. So I wish you good luck with farming the new things. You're gonna need it because there is no overlap between the relics. There is 12 new relics and each relic has 1 new item, and Hydroid Prime has 1 common part, 2 uncommon parts, and 1 rare part. Ballistica Prime has 1 common part, 3 uncommon parts, and 1 rare part. And Nami-Scala Prime is kind of standard, so it has 1 common, 1 uncommon, and 1 rare. And that's pretty much it for the video, so I thank you very much for watching as always, and I will see you next time. Bye bye. And by the way, if you see any mistakes in the spreadsheets, feel free to let me know in the comment sections and I will fix them as soon as possible. Alright?